Don't matter what my uniforms look like. I done played folks, man, they spend 3 hours there trying to figure out what uniform they want to wear.
Here we go, folks. One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season.
Hey, bro.
Each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver
That's some fun shit. All right, man, I got to lock in, man. I need this, man. All right, bro.
As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on last season's national champions, the LSU Tigers. The EA Sports College Football Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start with the 25. Here on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here. Kirk, a long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together, and this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Well, this pass is caught, and it's good for a first down to the 36.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
A new set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
It's 2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball at the 36 still. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Toss play. Back heads to his right. First down, looking for more now. And here he goes. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play.
And this guy is as fast as there is in college football. And it's so much fun to watch him when he gets out in space with room to go. And you just know the home crowd is loving this.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Toss it to the back, running left. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a big challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be in that postseason at the end of the year. The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
The defense backed up against their own end zone. They try to run it with the option. The back's got it on the pitch. And the defense is there to smother him. They were all over the option play that time.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for second and goal. Handoff inside, looking for the touchdown. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
And they get stopped here on second down. It's going to bring up a third and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
And the offense facing a third and goal from a long way away. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down. And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10, not good field position to start the drive. Hill makes a quick catch. Brought down to the 23. Good enough for a first down.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. The game goes back to 1895, Kirk, but as you know, it's begun to pick up intensity, this rivalry, because they are always in each other's way in the SEC.
Yeah, this rivalry doesn't necessarily have the history, even though it does go back to 1895. But you're right. Things seemed to change when the SEC split East and West. It became a battle about who would represent the West, the winner typically between Alabama and LSU. It seems like every year from that point on.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with 2 guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking to throw it again. The ball is picked off. Short return tackle made at the 27. Crucial takeaway.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. And he was not going to squander this chance.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Defense is coming after him. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll run it to the right side. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Looking to convert on 3rd down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Direct snap. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Hey, I really like the idea on 3rd down. I can kind of see the thought process there. Make an unconventional call on 3rd down. Sometimes that can work out. But the defense was just prepped and ready for it this time.
And it's good right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Possession ended in a pick. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. They'll hand it off. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. To pass. It's Hill. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense and man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
No, kick it away here. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught quickly. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Pulls it in. It's Lane. Looks like LSU has the first down. First down and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
That's a good job here staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
Here's the handoff. Powers through. It's a solid gain to pick up the first down and what'll be likely the final play of this first quarter. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. With the catch, it's Lane. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap. The quarterback drops back. Running back has it on a screen now. To make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call on that screen play.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Grab down the middle. It's Watkins.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, LSU.
I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. The Alabama offense onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Quick pass, the catch is made. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Quarterback operating an empty set. Looking downfield. It's Hill. Caught by the receiver. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Anytime you go to an empty formation, you're putting a lot of pressure on the quarterback and the offensive line to be able to hold up on third down. But because they spread them out, he found the matchup that he liked and got the first down.
The quarterback keeps it on the option. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Second down after that run on the previous play. A play action looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Now they're running on the toss. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
6th play of the drive coming up. Sticking with the running game. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Second down after that run on the previous play. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Makes a quick grab. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. Quick throw, the catch is made. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Dropping back. It's Hill. Pressure is coming. The defense has got it. Oh, and he fumbles. Not much on the return, but this defense rises up with an important takeaway.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. Now he's bringing it back. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Chris, I thought after he tipped that ball in the air, that thing was going to be an incompletion. That would have been a great play, but instead, he didn't give up on it. Comes down with the interception and then shows you how athletic he is by taking it all the way back for a touchdown. How about that?
PHC is good. They still trail, though. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Coverage team brings down the returner. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Watkins. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play. If they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And it's incomplete. He dropped the 1st down pass over the middle.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. With the catch, it's Lawson. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Running back grabs it on a screen. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Lawson. And he's shoved out of bounds for the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or are they going to sell out and bring the pressure.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Grab down the middle. It's Lane. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Return begins inside the 10. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the 1st half. Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this 3rd quarter underway. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So here comes the Alabama offense back out of the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with the pass game. First play of the second half was a handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Dropping back, it's Hill. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there.
They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick in return. Well, Chris, halftime is about trying to make adjustments off what you learned from the first half. You come out, you start the second half thinking about this is how we're going to set the tone, and you throw an interception. It's going to put a lot of pressure on this quarterback the rest of the game.
The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down trying to create a mismatch. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. The back's got it again. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. 0 running room, stop right at the line of scrimmage.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
So out comes the field goal team one more time. This kicker has been busy today. He's made 3 already. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. To throw, it's Hill. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And looking smarter right at the line for no gain. Punt team making their way on the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. A low line drive, ugly punt. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? Short throw to the back. An easy completion. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10.
Boy, It's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Keeping it on the ground here. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Third down after that running play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They're going to throw for it on third and short. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Offense will keep it on the ground here. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on first and 10.
Makes it second and medium. And here's the handoff. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
First and 10 play coming up. They'll run it here. Not much on that play, brought down short.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Scanning the field. It's Hill. Quick throw, testing the middle. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Brought down quickly, but a big gain through the air. Ball moves to the 45.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Using the ground game here, tailback has the handoff. Well, they've got him behind the line. It's a tackle for loss to wrap up the third quarter. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Looks left and finds his target there. He's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. Trying for a fourth down completion. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
He finds his man. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Alabama now operating in the red zone. There's the handoff. Headed for the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Alabama.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? He'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. He's running out of time here. Caught over the middle. It's Lane. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Short pass finds the tight end. Looks like LSU has the first down.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys the third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw yet again. It's a quick grab. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Now it's 2nd down here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's intercepted. A crushing play. Could take it all the way. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. On the toss play, runner moving left.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day.
Boy, this defense is doing an outstanding job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage. That's their 3rd interception now in the game.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Leaning on the run game here. The game good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Well, this is a huge 3rd down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. That'll put him over 150 yards today. Kirk, he is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
They'll hand it off. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Makes the grab. It's Lawson. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. Well, they move the chains on a clutch drive, and that should be good enough. This was a pressure game. They step up and answer it here and secure a big victory in the middle of the season.
Chris, weeks ago, maybe even all the way back to week 1, we circled this game and knew that we had a chance for a major matchup this week. It lived up to that billing. We find out who the better team is and who's able to build that resume as we get closer to the end of the year.
They tackle him, but the game moves the ball to the 36. A matchup of two powerful teams this late in the year. We thought it kind of had a playoff preview feel to it, and the higher-ranked team has taken care of business. They're going to emerge, looks like, with a huge W going forward.
I think the thing that really stood out in this football game is that higher-ranked team dealing with the pressure and the expectations. They handled business. Really good football game. Both these teams will benefit from playing in this game late in the year, but now comes the pressure. Higher-ranked team wins this game. Now the expectations every single week will be high. They'll have to continue to play with great poise.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Caught! He's wide open. Look out. They've got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
They'll run it from the gun. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Thrown quickly, caught in the right slot. Fights into the end zone.
Fuck you, nigga. Fuck you.
Chris, this is a huge touchdown late in this
I
game to make
wouldn't
this a
expected
two-possession
that.
game. With under a minute to go, I think it's safe to say
Good one,
they
good
can
one.
secure victory here.
Let's see. You did alright, though. You did it, though. You did alright.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Yeah. Well, at least I held you to field goals, man. You didn't get the beat by the
25.
Good. But you move the ball. Move the ball. All right, let me get this last. Look. Yeah, I feel you. We're going to get this last score on. See what your boys.
Now someone moved this a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
Man, I can't get.
The offense goes 5 wide.
Man, them
empty
audibles,
backfield.
that shit hurt, bro. Yeah. That ain't why I lost. But,
Looking to throw. It's Hill. The pocket breaking down. They trap it and sack it back at the 10. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out.
you don't know my plays, man. Don't even try. You don't know my plays.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looks to the left. Pass caught.
Yeah. My break
Quickly,
tunnel.
a short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Wow, that is interception.
Bro, they showed me with the catch, then showed you the intercept.
That's crazy.
Good game, man. All right.
This is an impressive performance. They put a